Week 1 of high school football wrapped up yesterday, so let's jump right into the game of the day yesterday, which was South versus West. Jumping down to the second quarter, West already up 7-0. South trying to respond, but that is not the response you want. The ball comes out and West jumps on it. It was all Eagles in the first half here. 7-0 was their lead after one. Now to the third quarter we go, and Bailey's not the only one who can do trivia on this show. Let me ask you something. How many South defenders do you think it'll take to bring down Manny Maga? Let's count them. 1, 2, he's past the line now. 3, he dodges off cross midfield after 4 and 5. 6, he goes. Spin move for number 7, but he stays up on his feet. 8 trips him up, and 9 is the answer to that. That would lead to a touchdown and a 13-0 lead for West, but South wasn't out of it just yet. They finally scored in the fourth quarter to make it 13-6. Now the extra point, nothing out of the ordinary here. Just kidding. The snap gets onto the ground, and the holder has to pick it up and run with it. Eventually throws it into the end zone, and that is a 2-point conversion. So 13-8 now. South not out of it, and they ended up with the ball and one more chance at the end, trying for a Hail Mary. Could they do the impossible? No, it's another strip sack. Dustin Pren falls on it, and West off to a 1-0 start, the first win in the career of head coach Brown Fa'aliga. How was he feeling after that?
Good. The boys worked hard all season for this moment, and they deserve it. We just put them out there and put them in the best position. At the end of the day, they go out there and get the job done. It wasn't pretty at times, but hey, at the end of the day, a win is a win, and they don't say, oh, they almost won. We won.
And with that out of the way, that means the football action in week 1 of the high school season is all wrapped up. And what a week it was. Let's take a look at our scores here. And those numbers at the top left of your screen, if they don't shock you, they should. 78-41. I really regret that none of our team was at that one. That sounds like an absolute wild one. Soldotna defending their D2 title well, and Homer doing the same in Division 3, 64-8. That's another crooked number. Colony is a surprising result. They went winless last year, but taking it to East Anchorage in Anchorage, 42-20. That is a team up in the valley that is going to need for us to pay attention to. Some other scores. Barrow, they were down 8-0 in that game, but come back to win 16-8 up on the blue field up in Utqiagvik. Eagle River versus West Valley, that was a game yesterday that was a wild one. We had the highlights of that one yesterday if you want to go watch. And of course, our 9-man squads, Seward and Monroe, each getting big road wins. They're going to be the teams to watch in that 4-team, I should say, division. And let's give our love on the women's side to the flag football side. North Pole getting 3 wins, 2 of them defensively, and one absolute beatdown there of Chugiak. They're off to a 3-0 start, trying to defend their state title. Big week for the road teams as well, 6-0, and they also got another win on Thursday, which we talked about, as Eagle River took down, or Service, I should say, took down Eagle River 7-0 in that one. Now, the sport of cricket has a storied history in the British Isles, but an offshoot of it, known as kilikiti, or Samoan cricket, became very popular in the South Pacific. And yesterday, Anchorage got a splash of Oceania for the championship of the Polynesian Association of Alaska's 13-team summer league. Spectators gathered at Dave Rose Park for a day full of music, food, and community. It's a chance for those in Anchorage's vibrant Pacific Islander community to feel a little bit more at home in the Arctic North.
There's a lot of our community that are coming out and say, we want to play, we really want to play. It makes them feel like they're home, they're back home. And it's a game that they bring their family in and share the spot, share the space, meet friends, and meet other families as well.
Sharing the space is all the more valuable when the space in question is on the smaller side for a cricket game. And that's something Hanson and her group wants to change.
We have so many baseball fields in Anchorage, and we have this little tiny park for our cricket that we're all squeezed in here, but we could have a better park just like those baseball fields.
Our organization has been in talks with the city of Anchorage to build a more permanent field in the city. It would also be helpful since the league plans on hosting even more teams from outside of Alaska next year to come join their pocket of Polynesian pride.